The primary differences between generic and branded medicines pertain to their development, cost, and marketing, though they are fundamentally similar in terms of active ingredients and therapeutic effects. Here are the key distinctions. Development and approval. Branded medicines. Innovation and patents. Branded medicines are developed by pharmaceutical companies that discover new drugs. These drugs are protected by patents, typically for 20 years, which allows the company to exclusively sell the drug and recoup research and development costs. Clinical trials. They undergo extensive clinical trials, including phases I, II, and III, to establish safety, efficacy, and dosing. This process is lengthy and costly. Approval. They are approved by regulatory bodies such as the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, based on comprehensive data from clinical trials. Generic medicines. Bioequivalence. Once the patent for a branded drug expires, other companies can produce generic versions. These must contain the same active ingredients, strength, dosage form, and route of administration as the branded drug. They must demonstrate bioequivalence, meaning they work in the same way and to the same extent as the branded drug. Simplified approval process. Generics are approved through an abbreviated process that does not require repeating the extensive clinical trials conducted by the original developer. Instead, they must show bioequivalence through pharmacokinetic studies. Cost. Branded medicines. Higher costs. The costs of branded medicines are higher due to the extensive research, development, and marketing expenses. The exclusivity period provided by patents allows companies to set higher prices to recover these costs. Generic medicines. Lower cost. Generics are significantly cheaper because they do not bear the initial development costs. Multiple companies can produce generics once a patent expires, which increases competition and drives down prices. Marketing and availability. Branded medicines. Heavy marketing. Branded drugs are heavily marketed to both healthcare providers and consumers. This includes advertising, samples, and sales representatives. Exclusive availability. Only the original company can sell the branded drug until the patent expires. Generic medicines. Minimal marketing. Generics are typically not marketed as aggressively. They rely on the established market created by the branded drug. Widespread availability. After the patent expires, many companies can manufacture and sell the generic drug, increasing its availability and reducing its cost. Examples. Branded medicine. Lipitor, atorvastatin, developed by Pfizer. Generic medicine. Atorvastatin, available from multiple manufacturers after Lipitor's patent expired. Efficacy and safety. Both generic and branded medicines are required to meet the same standards for quality, safety, and efficacy set by regulatory agencies. Patients can expect the same therapeutic effects from both types of drugs. Conclusion. While branded medicines are typically more expensive and heavily marketed due to the initial research and development investments, generic medicines provide a cost-effective alternative with the same therapeutic benefits once the original drug's patent protection expires. Regulatory agencies ensure that generics are as safe and effective as their branded counterparts.